The year is 1983. Joe Silva and his family just moved into their custom 7,000 square foot dream home in Bowmanville, Ontario. Joe was a businessman and owned Durham Building Supplies while also holding the position of president at Ventury Homes. No expense was spared on their dream house. Its quality of construction, finishes, and attention to details were top-notch, highly exceeding the homes built today. His family lived in the home for 10 years, selling it to the Haynes family in 1993 for roughly $455,000. They lived in the home for a short time, listing it for sale once again in 2001 for $700,000. The home changed hands once again to the Bolahood family in 2002. They lived in the home until 2018. A developer offered to purchase the home for $4 million, and they took it. Sitting vacant at this point for a few years, the home was nearly destroyed by an arson attempt. The suspect broke into the basement and poured gasoline on the floor, stairs, and walls. It was a raging fire, but thankfully the fire department was able to get it under control before it destroyed the entire house. It's clear that over the 40 years the home stood, each family took pride in it. The house was always maintained, and it never really changed inside, leaving it a near-perfect 1980s time capsule. The development plan is to construct 190 townhouses and 53 single detached homes in its place. This plan has already begun, starting with the home's demolition at the end of 2023. Today it sits as a flat, empty lot, like it never existed at all. Alright guys, we're going to be starting out front. I apologize if there's a lot of wind noise. I actually am on my phone because it seems to handle it better, but we're going to be starting at the front of the house here, and this is just an absolutely insane property. We have what looks like, I don't know if this is tennis court, what this is, but it's some sort of court. We got a very nice water feature, nice fountain here with a pond. It's very nice. So this house is owned by a developer. It is set to be demolished. That's why it's overgrown. It hasn't been abandoned that long, probably 4 years-ish, on and off. But just look at this walkway, this grand walkway up to the front of the house. At one point it was carpeted. It's just completely degraded at this point. I love the pillars that they have here with the lights. And this is a big house. This is 7,000 square foot on 10 acres of property. It has 3 balconies. It's just absolutely incredible. Just the front door of this place. Look at how grand this is. Look at how big this front porch is here. This front entranceway. Absolutely nuts. Even these windows here open. But just beautiful doors, beautiful handles on these doors. It's just insane, this place. Let's take a little tour of the property. So like I said, very overgrown. They probably had fantastic gardens here at one point though. This was manicured probably very well. Kind of interesting that they have some sort of court here. I don't know exactly what game it's for. If you know, let me know down in the description below or in the comments below. But this place is absolutely massive. It's very grand. It's 100 car parking in this driveway here. Like I said, I apologize if there's a lot of wind noise. I'm trying my best here. So this is amazing. Love the peak here on this 3-car garage. That's actually the mother-in-law suite or the nanny suite on the top there. And actually that top part is a balcony, which is very cool. You can just see the size of this driveway, guys. Massive. can't get into this here. It's been boarded off, but this is another garage, essentially. Even have a little carport right here. So like, I mean, tons and tons of space in this place. Doesn't look like we can go inside. I've been told that there's nothing really in there anyways. So that's okay. So off the garage, this is the back half of the house, and like you can just see how incredible this is. We got 3 balconies. We got one at the top here, one there, then we have like a nice terrace or whatever you want to call it. It's a beautiful red brick. It's so large, like it looks kind of small from the front a little bit, but then you see the back and it's absolutely insane. It's just massive. This house was just beautifully designed. I mean, imagine just hanging out down here, like on a nice summer day like this, even on a fall day. This property just spans so much, and that's why they want to redevelop it, because it's 10 acres, right? House hasn't been lived in for a while, but what an incredible design on this home. Obviously there's many sliding doors to get inside of the house. Now the property spans back pretty far, goes all the way this way. It's going to be a massive redevelopment obviously when it happens. I would guess that this was like place for the kids here. This would have been their jungle gym, would have been a swing, a little ladder. What this is, I don't know. Just storage. So that is pretty cool. All right guys, so now we've checked out the outside of this absolutely massive house. We're gonna head on inside and see what treasures it holds, because this place, I bet you, is just gonna be incredible. Whoa, look at this. So like I said earlier on, this place did suffer an arson attempt, and I can actually show you where the fire started. It happened in the basement. So that was super unfortunate, but like this foyer, guys, is incredible. Look at this. The staircase, the tiles, like these sunflower tiles, that's amazing. And then, look at how grand this house is. Now this is a proper 1980s mansion. It was built in '83. Pretty much it didn't change. It was kept completely original. So this is an amazing time capsule of a house. We have these beautiful wall sconces. Are they glass? No, they're plastic. We just got insane crown molding everywhere. This chandelier, it's got a huge ceiling rose. I love like the green color that they have. It all matches. It's kind of like an earth tone house, but just amazing. This whole room. You got the border on everything. Just insane. Look at the spindles even. Like they're so ornate. Like they didn't spare any expense on this place, that's for sure. All right, so let's head this way. This is like a little dining room probably. It's very grand. Again, another ceiling rose. You can see the smoke damage. A lot of stuff is black in the house now, but this would have been like a brilliant white with some blue. But this is just like an incredible little chandelier that they got here. Love the curtains. And every room has crown molding, it seems like, so far. Very ornate, very decorative. The flooring is stunning. I love the design in it. It's incredible. The wallpaper is pretty interesting too. Very opulent house for like the 80s. Wow, look at that brick fireplace. That's incredible. I mean, the whole house is incredible. There's nothing that questions that. That's beautiful. Love how it's like curved, the brick. I can actually see the brick in some spots. That's interesting. Even the backyard in this house is huge. Like, they run a lot of property. Like this back porch area here. Look at the size of it. Crazy amount of property here. But look at this. Look at this back balcony, his back deck. It's absolutely massive. You just don't see houses like this. Like, it's got a built-in cover right here. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's even a walkout, like terrace out there, which is nice. Believe this leads into the kitchen. This is where you're gonna start seeing a lot of the fire damage starting. There's police tape in here. It happened maybe, what, 2+ months ago. Got this awesome wood contraption. I guess this would have been for the lighting up here. It would have probably been like softbox lighting. Ethan was telling me that they pulled out all of the cabinets and stuff like that for the kitchen. Because, you know, it caught on fire, everything pretty much melted, so this wasn't worth keeping in here. The flooring here is just incredible too. But you can see the smoke damage on everything pretty much in this house. It's very sad. It's very sad indeed. I think we're gonna go back to this main area. This is where you really start seeing the fire. It happened just over there. It basically just melted the wallpaper off the walls. They've ripped out some, wood. I don't know what the firefighters did here, but it was a very, very bad fire. It's lucky that this much of the house is intact still. It's incredible that they could save as much as they did. So this is another very grand room. You can actually see the wallpaper was bubbling. All the crown molding is completely scorched. This sconce covered in smoke. It really, really took a beating, this house. The curtains completely melted away. The windows cracked under the pressure. It's just a shame. It's a very big shame. Just can't get over this main foyer, guys. It's just incredible. I like this door on the closet. This I think it's just it was a mirror and it just definitely got smoked out. You can even see under the staircase it had some storage, which is very cool. Look at that. It's like the wallpaper's like got a disease. Okay. So just off the kitchen, gorgeous little eating area, dining area, whatever you want to call it. This is very cool. They probably would have put a bunch of knickknacks, maybe plates up there. Had a few different ways to get to that back balcony that we showed you already. Again, a nice flooring, but pretty nice room. They had a lot of nice lighting in this house, I think. Like the chandeliers and stuff they would have had would have been great. We'll get to there at some point. It's kind of a confusing house, guys. It doesn't have the best rhyme or reason. So now this is where the house suffered. You can see all this is completely scorched. So right here, pretty much, the heat came up here, basically just destroyed the flooring up on the second floor. The walls, the crown molding, the drywall at the top is just all gone, just completely melted out. It's pretty insane, to be honest. Like, just to see a house in that kind of state is ridiculous. Gotta be careful here. So that staircase does lead to the basement, obviously, but with how bad the fire damage is, really don't want to go that way. I'm gonna just walk over this. Not sure what this would have been. Could have been an office. That would have made sense if it was an office. And the new tone is completely melted. That's nuts. What's this? Security system. Yeah, could have been a office. Oh wow, chandelier's still here. That's a bit surprising. I would think that would have at least fallen from the ceiling, but I guess not. I believe this just leads outside to the front of the house. Even the doors in this house were really nice. Oh, I can't even go out there anyways, it's boarded up. Wow, look at this bathroom. Look how the soap survived. That's so random. And the hand wash bottle, the soap bottle. This would have been very cool tiles in this bathroom. Like literally like collapsed on itself. Big wooden storage right there. Yeah, you can tell this area got it probably the worst. This is like hallway up here. So this area here, it leads in from the garage. You can access it down there. Wait, what? There's a sink in here. So a laundry room then probably? Maybe, they might have the machines like there. Nope, they have the machines in here, 100%. Tuck them away in a closet so they're out of the way. So, just to give you some context where we are, this is the kitchen. And then if we go this way, this will lead us down to the oh my gosh, look at the look at the intercom. That's nuts. So this side of the house seems to have fared pretty well. I mean, it's not great. So they had a nanny's quarter right there. Could have entered from the side door here. It's a very large 3-car garage. They had lots of places to park their cars at this place, because they have a very large outbuilding outside, as we saw earlier. What's cool too is that they have, under the garage itself, there's a whole storage area, so they could just put stuff underneath their garage with all this wasted space. So you know, it was built with storage in mind, which is nice. And this garage is massive. This is like, what, 16-foot ceilings probably? It's huge. Little magazine holder. It's cool. I guess because we're like right here, let's go into the basement, I think, next. It's interesting that it had drop ceilings in some spots in this house. It's kind of weird for like how expensive it was. But I like the exposed brick. Surprisingly, this isn't an add-on. This is the original part of the house. So this is all original. It didn't have any add-ons. So it's kind of interesting. So we'll go into the basement. We have a closet in here. What is this room? It's pretty gutted. Oh wow, they got a huge tile hot tub. So there's a sauna in here probably then, I would guess. And we got a shower. Could have washed yourself off. Wow. Look at this tiled tub. This is awesome. This is so cool. Not something you see every day. Not in the basement of a house usually. This is probably a sauna. Like, that's my guess for this little room. They probably gutted it out, but yeah, there's some plumbing and stuff, obviously. I like that they have mirrors in the tiling. But this is a very large hot tub. You could have fit, well, probably like 8 people in this. Interesting, they had a daily routine. Feed cats, turn off lights, make coffee if needed, put house dogs out, feed house dogs, give Lou her medicine. Yeah, they had lots of stuff. Check for coyotes. It's a very long to-do list every day. Read that there if you'd like to. So this is the under garage storage that I was talking about to you guys. It is massive. They got their hot water heater and stuff like that down here as well. Yeah, water conditioner system. They had a well. Pump. It's right there. The controls for it. Last time the water filter was changed was 2015. Wow, look at the amount of electrical this house had. That's insane. There's so much stuff going on in here. I mean, it makes sense. It's a massive house. It's like 7,000 square foot. It's basically considered a mansion. I think 8,000 is the mansion. So we'll give it to it. It's big enough. So here's your staircase I was showing you from the garage. Could have stored anything you wanted down here. Christmas decorations, car parts, you know, anything you'd want. You could use this as a jarring station. Lots of shelves, lots of open space, concrete. It's going to be well insulated. Looks like they have extra pieces of the flooring, which is cool. And extra tiles. That's very cool. Yeah, they had tons of extra tiles. Like right here you have 2 tiles of the sunflowers in the foyer. And there's the other 2. One of them's cracked, unfortunately, but that is very cool. There's your pump, your well, your sump pump, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, it's a very large basement. All right, let's keep her going. boys and girls. So we'll go up a little bit. This is where the heavy fire damage is. This is where you can start seeing that it was arson. You can see that somebody poured gasoline and it runs all the way over there. I'll show you the whole path when we get over there, but that's what happened here. They just poured gas and they lit it on fire. Basically, the most gas was probably right here. And all of the stuff caught on fire. And it just was like an inferno. And this this basement is definitely like an entertainer's basement. There's lots of open light. You can walk straight out to the patio, to your terrace, whatever you want to call it. That's locked, but you know, got lots of space for entertaining. It's pretty big downstairs kitchen, I guess. I don't know if you'd consider this a kitchen. Maybe a prep station. So, it's very cool. It's very cool indeed. You can see all the spider webs, the cobwebs that have been just scorched by the fire. It's interesting that they don't burn, that they just get scorched. Oh wow, there's mold on the roof. It's like green. Wow. These lights are cool. These like softbox 80 lights. I love those. Another furnace was a 2. This was a 99. It got serviced last, so. Wow. Okay, so, like I was saying about the fire, obviously, whoever did the fire, they came in right here. They poured a bunch of gasoline, and if you look, we can actually follow the gas trail. It goes here. It's like they missed a little bit. Continue this way. Put some gas over there. They put some gas over here. But you follow it all the way. And it just so happens to lead to the staircase. And that's how the fire started. So this was 100% arson. I mean, this house is coming down anyways. But still, like, there was a lot of really cool stuff that could have been salvaged from here. And the arsonist that did that, ruined it, basically. Can't really save much from this place anymore. Just like upstairs in the same area, you have a beautiful brick fireplace. I'm not 100% sure on the type of stone this is here, but maybe granite, maybe something like that. But this fireplace was beautiful. Gas fireplace. Would have kept this place very warm. Probably would have been too expensive to just be buying wood all the time to use in the fireplace, so I get it. But this is just an amazing entertaining space. Like, you could have had so many people here. This is probably like a games room, probably had like a pool table, stuff like that. You have your bar, which I'm very excited to look at because there are glass blocks, and I love glass blocks. I wish they would use glass blocks more. This bar is incredible. The glass blocks make it. And then they have the accent glass block wall with blue tile and brick. Love that. That's amazing. But yeah, this was not cheap. I just love when like light goes through the glass blocks and you can see like a soft light coming in. They just look so beautiful. And all this up here storage space. All of this behind your bar. Surprisingly, the bar sink's gone. Usually they don't take that, but they did in this regard. But this was a very big serving bar. Like, it was, like, for a house, like for a family house, this is a big bar. But they went big. They didn't spare any expense, it seems like, so good on them. One last look. I love them. Of course, won't be complete without your basement washroom, bathroom, whatever you want to call it. Pretty basic. All right, well, that's the entire basement. I'm gonna see if this door opens. I'll show you the backyard a bit. Actually, I showed you at the starting. I don't need to show you that again. Okay. With this being so fire damaged though, guys, I can't walk up these stairs. I gotta go all the way around. At least I feel more comfortable going all the way around. I want to take the grand staircase. Of course we're gonna take this staircase. How could I not? Beautiful, like, oak staircase. Here's your chandelier up close. Just incredible. Intercom speaker, the new tone. But check this out. Like, this foyer is insane. Like, would you guys live here? Let me know in the comments below, because I sure as hell would. Front balcony here. It's got a nail in the door, so I can't go in there, but like, that's just incredible. This door's boarded. Boy, I love the attention to detail. All right. Look at this wallpaper. To wallpaper a house of this size in the 80s probably cost a small fortune. So, like, they had money. There was no doubt about that. They had very nice light switch covers. This door here would obviously lead out to the upstairs balcony that they had. I think we can get out there easier in a different spot. Breaker panel. Okay, so this is the hallway that you can see from downstairs that is very fire damaged below, so we do need to be fairly careful walking around up here. Look at this washroom. His and her sink. I like these. This would have the bulbs in them. I like that, the wood. That's interesting. They put a mirror over tiling, and then this was smaller mirrors at one point. You would never know that unless this was broken. Interesting. That's so random, but that's cool. Oh, you got a bidet. Get yourself a bidet. It'll change your life. Trust me. It's kind of interesting that you have to step up to get into the bathroom. Is it just a bathtub? Okay, no, it's a shower too. I was gonna say. Like the flower tiling. I like the gold too. I like golden houses. I like silver better, like chrome, but I'll take gold. So this leads, I don't believe this is a master bedroom, but this is probably one of the better bedrooms. Actually, yeah, one of the better bedrooms, I'd say. I love it. It's like an octagon. Kind of feels like you're in a lighthouse. You would have had great views of everything. It's interesting that the railing's missing on some spots. But yeah. I love like the curtain rod cover that they have on here. It's very decorative. This is actually not too bad. There's not that much fire damage up here, which is surprising. Go back through their washroom. Another very large bedroom. If the boards weren't here, you'd be able to see a lot better. There had a lot of natural light coming into this house. It's a shame it's boarded up, but I get it. I do get it. Floral border trim at the top. Big old closet. The bed was probably here, I'd guess. Carpet's way better shape there than the rest of the room. Okay, this is the floor that's bad. There's a hole right there. I've already gone through this once. I'm gonna step down. Okay, we're good. Another beautiful chandelier in here. Wow, this room got pretty ransacked. Took the whole door off the hinges. That might have been the firefighters. What's this border trim? It's like a guy. I don't know, it's just like a horse saddle. Okay. This may have been the firefighters. They may have partly been part of the damage here. But can't blame them, obviously. I think the only other room I need to be careful of is this one. This is probably also another bedroom. I think it's like a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom house, if I'm remembering correct. Something around that. The blue carpet's actually in pretty good shape. Pretty basic bedroom though. Now this right here is where the nanny's quarter would have started. And their area is actually quite nice. Beautiful wallpaper. So this was their bathroom. Their room is in the peak of the house, so they have kind of an interesting design. Wow, look at the size of this closet. Can't get in because this door is stuck, but would have had a sliding glass mirror door there. Nice little sink. Oh, I love this with the 2 mirrors. Is it practical? No. Is it cool? Yes. Yeah, you know, nice bathroom, pretty nice cabinets. It's a nanny suite or it's a mother-in-law suite. It's one of the two. Pretty nice shower. I mean, they tiled all of this, which is nice. And they wallpapered this here. Got some storage up there. My favorite part is the wood ceiling. I love when they do that. Oh, there's a good example of the light fixture with the bulbs, with the wood. I like that. It's very 80s, like country style 80s. Oh wow, they even have their own fireplace. Beautiful brick fireplace too. That's nice. Again, beautiful wood paneled ceiling. I mean, it's kind of an odd shaped room, but it's very cool. And like this here, incredible. This would have been a fantastic living space for the mother-in-law or whoever lived here. Wow, look at all the storage space they had. You think their bed was here? I bet you the bed was here for some reason. Love the multicolored blinds here. Like got the green and the purple. It's so cool.
Did you notice the blinds? So the theme here is supposed to look like the Italian flag because the original owner was Italian.
I gauged that they were Italian just based off of like there's like a kitchen and like a prep kitchen in the basement. Yeah. This is so cool though. Like this room, it looks like an old cottage.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that though. I guess that should have been a little bit darker of a color, but that is a good fact. What were these floors called? Like
parquet.
Parquet. Okay. I don't know why I kept thinking chorizo, like the sausage. Parquet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually a good point. I mean, Ethan's right. That does make sense. It looks like the Italian flag. He knows this house much better than I do, so he has a little bit more facts on it. But yeah, this is incredible. This room is incredible. Can't beat it. With the parquet flooring. Oh yeah, and they have a balcony. I don't know why I just went right by that, but is it open? They also have an incredible balcony that they kind of hung out on. And like they have the biggest driveway I've seen in a long time. So like this is just an incredible house. So we're gonna go this way, back through the danger zone. Like just look at how big the hallway is in this place. It's huge. There's your fire damage hole. You can see it right there. So I'm just gonna step up. All right. The upper floor is definitely the most dangerous floor. That's for sure. All right. This closet in the hallway. Now this is the master. It's been pretty gutted out. They have taken quite a bit. There's probably maybe cedar panels on this. Looks like there was. So this would have been their cedar closet. This goes up to their attic. There's a few attic entries here. But this would have been like, they would have had a couch here, maybe a TV. It was like a grand room for them. They had marble on the floor here, right in front of this gas fireplace. Very big mirror. Obviously, they have a walkout to the balcony, which is nice. They have their beautiful light fixtures. This would have been the bedroom. Bed would have probably been on this side. You can see like the dent from it. They had a big bed. But it's a very nice room. So they had access to both views in this room, which makes sense because you can see out the front of the house right here. You would have been able to get out to the balcony at the front from the middle of the house. Then we got their master washroom. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's so blue. Obviously they had some mirrors. They would have had 2 sinks, I think. His and hers. Wow, look. This is nuts. Look at the size of the mirror. There's definitely been activity that's happening here. But yeah, this is awesome. This is insane. This is just insane. Flower tiles, and then they have like the little pattern in them. It's not a jacuzzi tub, I don't believe. Got a bidet in here too. Make sure you get yourself a bidet. It'll change your life. Trust me. Got the toilet. Beautiful wooden cabinet storage up there. There's a pretty nice shower too. It's a very grand bathroom. There's no questioning that. Like, this is what I mean. Like, these kind of houses are so unique. Like, you would never see this in a modern house. This kind of tiling, this kind of decor. Like, you just don't see it. which is a shame because like this is just stunning. It's so much more interesting than any other house you'll see. Then we have the upper balcony. It's pretty rough, the house, but it is a nice balcony. Yeah, it's just crazy. It basically wraps around the entire back of the house. Like, you can't tell me that this isn't cool. You could hang out anywhere in this house pretty much, which is just crazy. Obviously there was rails, guys, like it wasn't just like this. But you can see the side of the house, like it's just beautiful. Like, look at that. You can see all the layers. Wow. Incredible. It's a shame the house has come to this kind of state though. It's a shame indeed. Alright, Nowhere crew, that's going to end this explore of this absolutely incredible abandoned 80s mansion. It's a huge shame that this place got set on fire. I know it was going to be demolished anyways, but it just hurts to see such, basically an untouched time capsule ruined like this. So if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, tell me what you think of the place, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, so if you can help me get there, that would be absolutely amazing. With that, I'm out. See ya.